I was asked over the weekend how I built my brand on social media. Where do I start? What do I need to focus on? A lot of entrepreneurs early in their venture ponder these questions, and simply put, your brand should emulate who you are as an individual. Not only does it need to be clear of what your service or product is and what you have to offer, but it should also represent who you are and who you've become through the process of growth, right? I will say, when we started off, Envision was our brand, and I pushed that forward 100% because I truly believe that everything was created twice. It all begins in your mind, and then you take the steps to bring that into reality, right? Into its physical equivalent. But here we are 2 years later, as Envision Home Solutions has grown and, maintained top organic position in our local market. And I've realized that the vision was there, but my value proposition was not. For example, first thing someone does when they visit your website is they want to see what type of service you offer or how you can answer or solve the problem or pain point that they might be facing. If I knew then what I know now, I would have come with a much different approach, and my brand may not have had as much to do with my vision and more to do with the service that I was called to provide, right? So over the past several months, we've been shifting our brand a little bit. Envision is still the company, the umbrella, if you will, but we've started to really push the Cash Property Offers name. So we bought the domain, cashpropertyoffers.com. Really hard to find a great domain unless you're getting really niche specific and focusing on your local market. You can find some pretty good ones. But I realized that if your message is not totally and completely clear the first 2 seconds that someone visits your website, then you potentially could lose their attention, right? We live in a society where we literally have like a 5 to 7 second attention span. So in that second, in that short time that you might have the opportunity to grasp them and clearly show them that you have an answer to their problem or their pain point, then you very well could lose that customer and lose that sale, right? So in the real estate investing realm, think about the pain point and what people are facing in these different situations, whether they are behind on payments, facing foreclosure, going through a divorce, have an inherited property they need to sell, whatever the case might be. They don't want to get deep into the philosophy or psychological aspects of why someone built a brand. They might, if they're super deep and like that stuff, but they're simply looking for an answer to their problem, right? That's it. They just want to figure out how to solve this pain point. So start there. I would recommend starting right there. Figure out what that problem is, and then have a solution, and your name should somehow be based off of that. Now, with that being said, there's different ways that you can begin to create that and build it from the ground up, right? Consistency is such a major key, because if you start now and you start investing in that every single day, then 1 year from now, you have 365 opportunities to create something new, to build your content and really create a brand and authority figure in your market. Consistency is the key to any success in any endeavor, I believe. You don't always have to be right on point or right on track, because you're going to find yourself adjusting your course as you go, right? You're going to make small tweaks in your value proposition and your message as you learn and evolve as a business owner and learn to answer and solve these various problems, right? That's just natural. It's a part of growth. It's a part of the life and growth process that we all go through. So I would suggest starting with your why. Figure out exactly why you started in this business and how you're called to serve other people. When you can answer those two questions, that's a good place to start. And Once you realize that, start now and just start investing in it. Start investing in it. It's not going to feel comfortable and it's never going to feel like the perfect time, but I can guarantee if you take massive and consistent action, inspired action at that, that you will be successful in anything that you do. So get out there, fail forward, fail often, and get comfortable being uncomfortable, because it's at the edge of your comfort zone that greatness is found.